Hey guys, just made like a 10-minute video and it didn't record, so I'm gonna try this again. And it's been about a week since my last video. I'm making an update here, and there's something special that happened today at today's close. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it on tape, but it's August 26th right now, okay? And as you can see, we have my calendar up right here, and tomorrow, I don't know why it says the 27th right here. Repeats every day, 2 days before 9 a.m. August. But this is the candle that we're taking a look at, the 34-day. It shouldn't have given me an alert right here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And so it's done now. But so let's take a look at the chart. Right? It's August 26th today, almost the end of the month actually. So we can actually take a look at the monthly chart right away. And we take a look that this is not the nicest candle. I'm not going to lie here. 5 more days to close. 5 more days to close. And here's the 5-day chart, but it's actually not this one right here. You can see that we have a higher low. This one here was actually a wick, which actually would have sucked for the bulls. But here's the thing. This is not the cycle that we're on, and I'm going to show you why. And if you guys have seen one of my other videos, if you're a subscriber, if you know the TBB cycles, I only brought it up once on this channel here. But the TBB. And so if you can take a look, you obviously see the higher highs, very nice chart when it comes to the 3-day chart, and we still have 2 days left, so it seems like there's a lot of pressure to the downside when it comes to that much time. We have that much time to support, but it's actually like, you know, the 2-day chart literally just closed and opened today, so this is just the beginning, so don't really account for this, but it's like this is really important for this candle right here to close bullish. We have to close bullish on this one. It can wick, but it has to close bullish, or else the trend is going to come back down. And in 2 days, we're going to have more insight. We're going to have more insight towards that. But you can see that we have a bunch of resistance here on the daily chart. Now, guys, the treat that I wanted to give you guys for this video is the 34-day chart. Like I said, these are my time frames, and you know. So here's the 34-day chart. I wish I caught it on video, but it was the close. And the question you want to ask yourself is our main job as traders is to anticipate the market, anticipate the volume, anticipate the traders. So once you take a look at these time frames, you're kind of what you're doing is you're anticipating the traders. Okay, so you're anticipating, like, in 34 days. How do you think this candle is going to close? So it's extremely important that you look at the closes and the opens of the candles, and so that you can see the position of the market, the overall market. Okay, so here we go. As you can see that we did get a wick and we are opening, but most of these candles open like this. Okay, most of these candles open down, and then they get like rebought. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to kind of keep that into consideration. If we're in a real downtrend, we're going to continue down in the next 34 days. But this was a big candle, and it might be support. So let's take a look in the next 34 days. That's the question. We've got some support right here. Oh, and the main thing that I actually wanted to point out for you guys in the video is this right here. So if you actually put a horizontal line right here, you can see that they're using the 34-day chart, in my opinion, because if you actually take a look at this white, it basically, excuse me, it like barely wicked right through it, right? So that's pretty much a hit. But if you actually take a look at the monthly chart, it's much different. This is the low of the wick, and that's why I think they're using this cycle. And guys, if you know the cycle strategy, and it's in one of my videos, I think it's called the TBB. Check that video out because it kind of reveals a little bit of a good strategy when it comes regarding to Elliott waves. But I think this is going to be the cycle that they're using here, guys. Okay, which means basically the geometric proportions. Okay, because we've seen a bear market, okay, this bear cycle, and we've definitely seen a bull cycle up here for the TBB, and now basically what we're doing, we're trying to make the total, which is really amazing actually. And so the question is, are we going to actually come back down, guys, or are we going to continue upwards? That's the main question that you want to ask for the macro in the long-term scheme of things. You take a look at the volume, do whatever you wish. Most of the volume, though, 70% of the volume since 2018 has happened right here, 70% of the volume. The volume that's highlighted here on the left, and then 30% of the volume is happening on the upside. So basically the splitting of the ends is basically right here, actually closer to the bottom side. But yeah, lots of accumulation actually happened right here. So lots of support all the way here. Like this one here was a support point as well, and so you come up a little bit more, and that's basically your support point right here. And so this one back tested this one. That's why I thought this one was going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now that we actually take a look at this market, I still believe this is 1. To be honest, I'm not here to get. I'm not here to guess the waves. I'm just here to follow the market. And so I was right that it was going to go up, but these specific subdivisions of the waves kind of gets me thinking, is this possible? You know what I mean, when it comes to Elliott waves, like this coming down like this for the 4 and then up for 5, or is this completely something else? And so this is going to do some type of ABC, because this is 5 waves, if you guys haven't noticed in here. And so some people believe that this is an ABC. But anyways, what was I saying here? When it comes to Elliott waves, gets me on a different strain, a different track, guys, a different track. But Elliott waves is definitely part of the market right now. It's 30 minutes since the close, and so I guess a lot of people are kind of looking at the market right now. Okay. Oh yeah, so a couple things that since my last video here that I added to the chart. I covered in my last video. So excuse these Fibonacci's, these ones here. But yeah, anyways, if you guys take a look at this trendline strategy right here, it's pretty good. So if you're still watching, here's a bonus for you guys. Take a look at it. We can see that this one here. This was the support right here, right on the trend line, and also right there on the time. And if you actually move it more to the right, it caught the top as well. This is the date that we were looking for. This one right here for the, well, either a top or a bottom, and then this one here as well, a top or a bottom. And so what we have to do now is just basically realign it right here, and then we have this top call right here, or the bottom. And so it's going to continue like probably down here, I'm thinking, you know, and then it's going to try to stay here for this bottom right here, and then going to give us that fourth wave. And so what you really want to see, if we're in a bull market, and this is actually Gann's rule, this is Gann's rule, guys. And so I'm going to use the first one, this one right here, but it could be a little bit better than this one. So yeah, this is definitely what they're using. You can see it right away with the bots, right? So bots or whatever people, man, probably bots more than likely. And so anyways, let's take a look at the trend lines like that. And then the next idea that we've got in mind is this here. So you have to understand that these guys literally have people that are basically like it's math, right? Mathematic grids. And I don't like this trend line here, to be honest with you. Mathematic grids, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, it's mathematic grids, and it's calculated, okay? So like people, they make bots, bro, and they pay people to make them for them. So yeah, this is going to be an extremely important angle, this one right here, okay? And then this is either going to continue upwards or it's going to reverse here. It all depends right here, guys. This zone, let me box it for you guys, for us. Extremely important zone in price and time. Okay, so guys, like I said, this is going to be the end of this video. I have a lot of knowledge and actual techniques for us to use in the market. For example, this one right here. This one's obviously going to take some time. It's going to take some time and price. But guys, like like double bottom, you know what I mean? Like all these calls right here, triple bottom. Actually, I did call it in the group. Causing this one right here, the 0.5, I called this one too in the group. And then now the 34-day chart, like just basically finding the strategies, the trend and the causes for all the price movements is basically my job. Okay, and so basically what I've done is collected a bunch of information from the great minds in trading, and I'm going to share it with you guys on YouTube, and I hope you guys like it, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Okay, peace.